New Orleans Mayor-elect Helena Moreno launches a website meant to advise community members in the face of a federal immigration enforcement operation. Good evening, I'm John Snell. Associated Press sources, and along with Associated Press sources say that federal agents, border agents, plan to begin staging in New Orleans today for Operation Swamp Sweep.
As Gabby Killett reports, leaders across the area differ on the deployment of 250 agents expected to start operations in the coming weeks.
I think it is a good thing.
This is an absolutely terrifying time.
Mixed emotions across greater New Orleans, as Associated Press sources say federal agents will descend on the city in coming weeks for a 2-month immigration crackdown that aims to arrest about 5,000 people across southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi.
We're here to support their mission. If they need any kind of assistance, we have relationships with all our federal partners, HSI, ICE, Border Patrol, through different task forces.
We have federal troops coming to our city, federal agents, uninvited, unneeded, to terrorize community members, the same community members who were the workforce that saved New Orleans after Katrina.
The city of Kenner is 30% Hispanic. Its police chief, Keith Conley, supports the sweep and says residents shouldn't be concerned.
I don't think you have to be fearful unless you have something to be fearful about. They have the databases. ICE, Border Patrol, these federal agencies have the databases. They have the ability to determine a person's status, not the local police departments. We don't have those resources.
Meanwhile, New Orleans Mayor-elect Helena Moreno launched a website for the city's immigrant communities, encouraging people to know their rights. Sue Weischer advocated for immigrants in her role as a policy and research fellow at the Jesuit Social Research Institute for many years. She praises Moreno and points to reports of ICE agents allegedly assaulting people.
I'm just so delighted and if I can say proud, that we have elected a mayor who sees this for what it is, a real test of our democracy and the decency of the American people.
If anybody feels that's in play, if that happens, they should reach out to the FBI, local law enforcement. We all have internal affairs departments.
On Friday, ICE responded to concerns that it may conduct sweeps at schools, saying claims of, quote, ICE at schools is misinformation and that it could otherwise be near schools during routine enforcement. Conley agrees, encouraging the community to be aware of what he calls false claims online.
I tell people to be aware of what they see on social media, some mainstream media. So, I see some reports sometimes that it's not incorrect, but it sensationalizes some different aspects. So I don't think you're getting both sides of the story.
ICE has said that Customs and Border Patrol is leading Operation Swamp Sweep. Border Patrol said today it won't comment on any of its operations.
Guys, get off the street.
No, he's not good. He's not. You see him?
She is behind the line.
Sit back where, bro? Who are you? You don't live here. Where are you from, bro? You don't belong here. I'm not from this city. Where'd you come from? Hey, get him back. Get your butt back. Get off his head.
Pull your head back. Pull your dog back.
Yeah. Oh, pull your mouth. Go. That's right, because you're weak and you're afraid.
Stop pushing into her. So stop getting pushed.
Yeah, right. Who's pushing right now?
Don't push into her. You won't get pushed.
Oh, they said the Nazi party. Gotta pull the last technician and fix your eyes. You don't
we are in Franklin Park, Melrose Park. They are out here. They're taking fucking people. They're literally breaking into people's homes. Literally just broke into my neighbor's home. And they're busting doors and windows. I could hear them breaking shit in the back. They're breaking doors and windows to try to get in and find the neighbor. And they took all of the family members, including the kids. Yep, that's how it is. He just pointed at me with a fucking AK-47. But they're out here being fucking ruthless to all of our neighbors. Right there. See, guys? Right there. That's what's happening. This is the shit we're living through right now. This is America, guys. This is fucking America. Fucking neighbor doesn't fuck with nobody. None of these people fuck with nobody. Hardworking people. Ain't no fucking reason for them to do this shit.
An Afghan national now facing terroristic threat charges after he posted a video saying he was building a bomb with Fort Worth, Texas, the intended target. Christina Coleman joining us live with the latest on that story from the Southland. Christina.
Hi, Kevin. Yes, DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin says just one day before the terrorist attack against the National Guard in Washington, D.C., another Afghan national who was paroled into the U.S. under Biden's Operation Allies Welcome program was arrested for threatening to blow up a building in Fort Worth. Authorities identified the suspect as Mohammed Dawood Alakoze. DHS says he's accused of posting a video of himself on TikTok indicating he was building a bomb intended for the Fort Worth area. Fox News' Brooke Taylor reports that he was arrested on Tuesday by the Texas Department of Public Safety and FBI in a coordinated law enforcement effort. Alakoze was paroled into the U.S. in September of 2022. He had been admitted as a lawful permanent resident. Also this week, President Trump called for a reform of the country's immigration vetting process following the attack on the National Guard troops on Wednesday, which involved a suspect who was also paroled into the U.S. under Biden's Operation Allies Welcome program.
Look, this is how they come in. This is how they're standing on top of each other, and that's an airplane. There was no vetting or anything.
Now, DHS says about 85,000 Afghans settled into the U.S. under Biden's Welcome Allies program. Sean Van Driver, the president of Afghan EVAC, says vetting was conducted, but again, a review of the vetting process will take place. Now, as for the suspect in Fort Worth, ICE has lodged a detainee on him, and he was charged at the state level with making a terroristic threat. Kevin?